Learn English through story. The mirror of reflection. In the heart of a sprawling city, there lived a successful lawyer named Michael. He was well regarded for his sharp intellect and unyielding drive. His law firm was one of the most prestigious in the city, and Michael's name was synonymous with high-profile cases and impressive victories. He lived in a luxurious penthouse, drove an expensive car, and enjoyed the admiration and respect of his peers. Despite his outward success, Michael harbored a profound sense of discontent. He was constantly driven by a desire to surpass his own achievements, yet he found little joy in his work. His personal life was a casualty of his relentless ambition. His relationships with friends and family were strained, and he often missed important events for the sake of his career. One chilly December evening, after a particularly grueling day in court, Michael attended a charity gala hosted by an old friend, Susan. Susan had long since left the corporate world to focus on social work and community development. The event was held in a modest community center, a stark contrast to the opulent venues Michael was used to. As Michael mingled with the guests, he was struck by the genuine warmth and enthusiasm of the volunteers and attendees. Susan introduced him to several people who spoke passionately about their work and the difference it was making in the lives of others. Michael was impressed but remained skeptical, dismissing their efforts as idealistic and naive. At the gala's end, Susan presented a brief slideshow showcasing the impact of the charity's work as stories of families who had been uplifted, children who had received scholarships, and communities that had been transformed through various initiatives. Michael was moved by the personal stories and the palpable sense of fulfillment radiating from the individuals involved. Intrigued, Michael asked Susan if he could spend a day volunteering at the charity. She welcomed the idea with enthusiasm. The next Saturday, Michael joined a group of volunteers distributing food and supplies to underserved families. Initially, he found the work tedious and felt disconnected from the mission. He was used to high-stakes, high-pressure environments, and this felt far removed from his usual sphere of influence. However, as the day progressed, Michael began to notice the genuine gratitude of those he was helping. He saw the joy and relief in the faces of families who had been struggling to make ends meet. The experience was humbling and made him reflect on his own life. For the first time, he realized that his achievements, though impressive, were not providing him with the deep sense of satisfaction he had hoped for. After several weeks of volunteering, Michael started to notice changes in himself. He found himself more patient, more empathetic, and more connected to those around him. The experiences he had gained working with the charity made him reconsider his priorities. He began to understand that true fulfillment came not from material success but from contributing to the well-being of others. Michael decided to make a significant change in his life. He chose to scale back his legal practice and focus more on pro bono work, using his skills to help those who could not afford legal representation. He also became more involved with Susan's charity, offering both his time and resources to support their initiatives. As Michael adjusted to his new role, he found a renewed sense of purpose. His relationships with family and friends improved, and he began to reconnect with people he had long neglected. His life was no longer driven by a relentless pursuit of success but by a desire to make a meaningful difference. One evening, as he sat in his modest office working on a case for the charity, Michael looked at a photograph on his desk. It was a picture from the charity's gala, featuring a smiling family who had been helped by the organization. He felt a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment. The mirror of reflection had shown him the true value of his efforts, and he was grateful for the transformation he had undergone. Michael's story became a beacon of inspiration for others in the corporate world. He shared his journey with colleagues, clients, and friends, emphasizing the importance of finding purpose beyond financial success. His life became a testament to the idea that true happiness and fulfillment come from living with integrity, compassion, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world. In the end, Michael's legacy was not defined by his career achievements but by the difference he made in the lives of others. His story served as a reminder that success is not solely measured by wealth or status but by the meaningful contributions we make and the personal fulfillment we find along the way. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.